Hey guys, how you all doing? It's the World Clever here and welcome back. Today we will be continuing our Civilization 6 playthrough using America's Civilization. In the last episode, we have actually found Gandhi just south of our civilization, which is pretty scary as from what I have heard, Gandhi is pretty trigger nuke happy. So he might just throw nukes at us once he unlocks it during the modern era. So we'll have to wipe his civilization out as fast as possible. But for now, we can only see his capital, which is Delhi. So it's a good sign he might not expand too much. We will also have to expand north of us to get the wine resource, as it is a luxury resource, but it is bordering a city-state. So we'll see how it goes. So we'll end the turn now to complete our irrigation and early empire research. So with our researches done, we can go ahead and choose a new civic and a research to unlock. So out of all of these options, Mansory looks like the best research for now, as it has a pyramid that can run a free builder, and for the current builders it can actually improve by one extra. So that means it can, instead of the builders only improving 3 tiles, it can now improve maybe 4. But for the pyramids to be built, we'll have to build it on a desert, which luckily for us, our empire is pretty near a desert, so we can expand that way too. So we'll go ahead and unlock Mansory. So we can now choose a new civic. So as for our civic, we'll be going with the state workforce, as it actually has conscription, which reduces our unit maintenance by 1 gold per turn per unit, which is quite handy for the early game, as our gold isn't that much. So one of the barbarian slingers has actually already attacked us, so we'll have to move our scout away from that location. So you can see that China has already found a new civilization, Japan, as they receive a delegation from them. So Washington has already finished building its current building, so it can actually produce another one. So we'll go ahead and select granary for the new building production. So our Mansory technology has also been unlocked along with our state workforce civic. But before we do anything, we'll have to move our scout away, as in the north there's actually 3 barbarians that have actually found us. So we'll be unlocking currency technology now, as it has the marketplace production, which can actually help us to gain extra gold income. So for our new civic, we will be going with Mystixium, as it actually gives us a bonus card, which for example would be Inspiration, which will give us a +2 Great Scientist point per turn. So that will come in actually quite handy in researching a lot of great scientists. So as you can see, our warrior has also met another barbarian, so we'll actually go ahead and attack it. So China has actually also helped us by attacking the barbarian. So we'll go ahead and unlock the holy site now, as we will need it for a religion. So we can now choose a location, and we'll be going ahead and planting it down here on a mountain tile. And we have actually used gold to unlock it, but it's okay. So we'll be planting it here, as we have a lot of plain fields around us, which means we'll gain food from almost all the plain field resource, so planting it down on one wouldn't be too much of a problem. So we'll be putting our scout on fortify until it is healed up fully. So as you can see, we have gained 50% bonus unlock for the inspiration civic, as we have actually stepped on the barbarian trap, as they have actually walked off and let us step on it as this is open. So Philadelphia has actually also completed its production, so we'll go ahead and assign the greenery to it. As for our warrior, we'll be moving it to Philadelphia for the next few turns, as we want it to get fully healed up. So Gandhi might actually hit us now, as he's trying to say that we do have a weapon, and in his policies they are about peace. And as you can see, our city is unable to attack the barbarian even though it is beside us, as we still have not completed the city walls. So we'll have to build that as fast as possible for both cities. So we have completed the mysticism civic, and we can actually unlock another one now. We'll go ahead and do the military tradition, as it only costs us one turn, as we have actually cleared the barbarian outpost in the past round, and it has actually cut down the time by half. So we have enough influence points to send an envoy out. So we have Amsterdam, Toronto, Hadza, and Kabul, and each of the city-states actually gives us an advantage, such as Hadza giving us a research advantage, Toronto production, Kabul will be military. So for now, we'll actually go with Hadza, as we want their research advantage. So we'll be sending it to their city-state. have actually already reached the classical era as we have finished unlocking the currency technology. Our military tradition has also been unlocked. So we can go ahead and choose a new research. So we'll be going with archery to improve our military stance on things. As for our civic, we'll be going with the political philosophy, as it actually gives us a diplomatic league, which the first envoy you send to each city-state counts as 2, so it actually doubles it for us. And it also gives a +2 influence points per turn in earning envoys to send to different city-states. So our scout in Washington has already been healed up fully, so we can go ahead and send it out on automate exploration. Our warrior has actually reached Philadelphia, so we'll set it to fortified until healed before sending it out again. So I'll be stopping the video here for today, and do tell me in the comments below on what you do think of this video, and I would love to hear your opinions on it, and do also tell me on how I can improve if you have any new suggestions. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And as usual, thanks for watching and goodbye.